Hey, I'm Jared Lintner, Bassmaster Elite Series Pro, 5-time Classic qualifier. You know, one of the new baits that is out from Jackall, actually it's not that new, it's been out for 2 or 3 years, is the iShad. You know, when I received the baits from Jackall, Japan, I was like, what do you do with these things? Because they came with this little bitty jig head, a little nose jig head. And I'm kind of confused because, I mean, the thing is like a 32nds of an ounce or a 64th of an ounce. And I had to do some research and I found out about eye motion, which is basically you hook the iShad onto the jig head and you're making a long cast and you're just a steady retrieve. And what they found is these fish are getting overwhelmed by all these moving baits and, you know, baits with a wobble and stuff like this. In that gin clear water, that, you know, some of the lakes that I fish in California, as well as, you know, like Lake Lanier is one that I've actually caught them really good, some big spots on the iShad. Those fish are drawn to that eye motion. So that iShad is really, really critical in that circumstance. Another thing that I do with it, and I actually didn't, until I did the research and find out about the eye motion, I was drop shotting it. And, you know, down in, like I said, in that deep clear water, I could see them on the graph and I'm dropping down on them. It's just a unique, totally unique bait compared to like an actual worm. So the gear I use with the nose jig head as well as drop shot is the new E6X G Loomis rod, the 822 drop shot rod with a Stella. And you know, you got to have the proper equipment to fish that bait because it's super light. You need a perfect feel and you need to make a long cast, so that's where your Stella is going to help. I generally will throw it on like, you know, a 10-pound braid to a 6, sometimes 8-pound leader, fluorocarbon leader, but making that long cast. And again, when you're doing the eye motion, it's very important. You know, the first thing I wanted to do is sit there and shake my rod and put motion into the bait. Forget that. I get more bites, just steady reel, and you catch them. So try it drop shot and try it with the nose jig head. It's going to put some fish in your live well.